Hello there, it's Chef Sammy.
All right. So a little over a year ago, we decided that we were going to make Southern peach ice cream. And it is the most viewed video on my channel. So I decided that I would make some Fantastic Four blueberry ice cream featuring Trumoo limited edition Fantastic Berry Milk. Now, in order to make the ice cream, you must first freeze the base. Okay, so you want to get you some cling wrap. You want to wrap it up really well, and I leave mine in the freezer for 48 hours before I even start the ice cream process because that's what makes it perfect. All right, gather your ingredients: 2 cups of heavy cream, 1 cup of Trumoo Fantastic Berry Milk, 2/3 cup of sugar, and 1/8 of a teaspoon of fine sea salt, 6 large egg yolks. What is optional is your flavoring. I use the homemade blueberry preserves. And then we are going to combine the heavy cream, the fantastic berry milk, salt, and sugar inside of a small saucepan, and we are going to let it simmer until it dissolves. We are going to move over to separating our egg yolks from our whites and put them in a bowl. Grab your whisk. I use my balloon whisk. Now, you're going to need like a camera person or something like this if you're trying to try this out and record yourself. Because this process, it is annoying. But what you're going to do is you're going to slowly whisk the cream into the yolks and then back into the cream. And you're going to cook it until it's nappy. If you want to go back and look at my other Southern Peach ice cream video, you'll see what I'm talking about. And then you want to get a strainer and pour your ingredients into the bowl because you don't want like the little bit of like the yolks and stuff into the ice cream. Now find a container to put the ingredients in, and you're going to let it sit and cool until room temperature. I placed the pot back on the stove and added the cream cheese until it was broken up. And then I poured the ingredients back into the container, let it cool some more, and place it in the fridge overnight. Our next step is we are going to make blueberry preserve. Now, what you need to do is find you some form of a container and or a bowl, and you're going to take your blueberries, put them in the bowl. Then you are going to rinse them off or wash them, and then put them into a saucepan. We're going to put a cup of sugar on top, and then 1/4 a cup of water, and 1/4 of a cup of lemon juice. And then we're gonna cook the blueberries until they thicken up. About 25 minutes to an hour. I went with the hour approach to make sure that the blueberry preserves is just right for the drizzling of the ice cream. And then we are just going to go ahead and take the preserves and pour them into the deli container. The next morning, I set up the Cuisinart ice cream machine, and I poured the ice cream mix in. And the ice cream mix was thick with the cream cheese chunks, exactly what I envisioned. And I watched the ice cream thicken. Now, once it thickened like I wanted it to, I poured the blueberry preserve into the ice cream while it was churning. And I'd say the process was about 8 minutes. And that's where I grabbed the large spoon and I scooped the ice cream into my little Rubbermaid container. Now you want to make sure you have some cling wrap. That cling wrap has to go directly on the ice cream, and it has to be pressed down. You have to move very, very quickly because you don't want it to melt. And then, like, look at this ice cream texture. Oh my. Like, I decided that I did not want to sample the ice cream until it was, in the finished stage. But I did let someone try the ice cream and they were like, oh my God, this is so good. So, yeah, you really have to try it for yourself, especially while this limited edition is available. But yeah, well, I hope that you enjoyed making this fantastic for a blueberry ice cream featuring Trumoo limited edition fantastic blueberry milk. And it's not sponsored, but this is the end of the video. Okay, bye.
The last ice cream, it didn't stand a chance, but look at this one. It's still frozen as it should be. Oh my. I think that we did a thing. This was a 10 out of 10. It was so delicious. You have to make your own ice cream so that you can relate. Okay, bye.